Hi, welcome to the Whole Family World. And today we're going to talk about budgeting in Seychelles. It's a very costly place, so listen up for some tidbits on how to make it a bit more affordable. We knew that moving here would be expensive as it's known worldwide as a luxury getaway. However, we still kind of hoped we could eat out from time to time without gaping at the check. In terms of holidaymakers, luckily the Seychelles law runs self-catering accommodation, so you are not restricted to high-end hotels only. We did vlog about our favorite budget accommodation, so watch for that one. For locals, finding a place to rent long-term is extremely challenging, and best is to make connections and hear it through word of mouth. There are the following Facebook groups which are more useful than any website. Check out Real Estate Services in Seychelles, Real Estate Seychelles, Arriva Real Estate, Bedsitter Apartment, Houseland, and Properties, Shop, Buy, Sell, Rent Seychelles, Seychelles Houses for Rent for Sale, Seychelles Houses, Land, Apartments, and Bedsitters for Sale, or Rent, Buy, Sell, and Rent, Real Estate Seychelles, mouthful, and Seychelles Buy Rent. Basically, you can check out the blog, which also has this all typed out for you. Most houses come fully furnished, including cutlery and dishware, so you needn't ship your grandmother's china. If you need any bits and bobs for the house, the cheapest option is the Indian shops. However, don't expect dollar store prices. Remember minimalism and creativity for living here. For groceries, we like to buy organic when possible, so we support Jeffrey's Farm, which sells imported and local produce. The imported produce is not organic. We like to pick up produce from roadside vendors who grow their own and can speak about if they use chemicals. And you can usually smell and see, looking and feeling the produce usually gives you a hint. We also use the big supermarket STC at Guadaros Mall, which sells local and imported produce. We like to shop there for organic dried goods, which can be plentiful some weeks, and then other weeks there's absolutely nothing there. So you can always stock up and buy a lot of one thing if you like to hoard. You also can get local produce, which usually are green items, I find. They don't really have any other colors aside from pumpkin and aubergine. Check out my other blog on what we do with these exotic foods and how to use them in local recipes, or also just how to use them in your maybe European style cooking. We also do a video about the fruits, their health benefits, the veggies and their health benefits, so keep an eye out. I was mostly vegan before we moved here, but it's really difficult here because there's not things like tofu or tempeh or like just a variety of protein sources. Really, pumpkin seeds and nuts and so expensive, and you don't really ever see them. So I did start eating the fish because it's in abundance here, and it's probably one of the cleanest places in the world to eat freshly caught fish. Anyway, each to their own. There are lots of lentils, and you can sometimes get lentils at the takeaway joints. Right. So if you fancy eating out, this is where the budget aspect gets really tricky. If you're on a very strict income such as us, then we only can afford to go to the local eateries. These are the ones I said might have lentils. But they usually have things like a soup, which is called bouillon bread, which is like mixed with different local grains such as bread lama, which is the spinach, some rice, some broth, fish, grilled fish with rice, and then things like chicken curry and other types of fish curries, which are usually served with rice and a mango chutney, and the meal price can be 40 to 80 Seychelles rupees. If you're going out for a main meal in a restaurant, you're looking at 300 to 500 plus rupees. And I don't know if it's worth it personally. So you can easily pick up vegetable or fish samosas, which are 5 rupees each at any Indian shop, and they also will sell things like deep fried fish cakes or fish balls or banana beignets. We usually pick up like our own cucumbers and carrots and grate them up and make like a little picnic. There are a few budget eateries. So far we've discovered in Beauvalon there is Baobab Pizzeria. A pizza costs around $1.80 for a margarita. There's Copper Pot Indian restaurant in Beauvalon. And there's a few other like affordable eateries You just have to keep your eye out for where there's a big queue between the hours of 11 and 1. And whether that's in Victoria or along the coastal road, you'll see people queuing up in little takeaway kind of joints, and then you know, okay, this is a local eatery, this is going to be more affordable than a hotel restaurant. Forgot to add that a lot of the hotels do a 50% off discount during happy hours, so you want to keep your eyes out for that, and just try to tell hotels and people selling goods that you are a resident, and maybe they'll help you out with a bit of a discount. So yeah, that's everything here about budget. If you are a resident, you get to have discounts usually on flights, on items that people are selling, accommodation. So this can be a help, but it is still very costly. The bus is only 7 rupees. Wow, that's all for now. Thank you.